Welcome to this demonstration of the Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011 connector for Microsoft Project Server 2010. Microsoft Dynamics SL and Microsoft Project Server are two best-of-breed solutions for project management and project accounting that provide a familiar user experience. With the Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011 connector for Microsoft Project Server 2010, you can integrate these two solutions to reduce data entry, synchronize project and budgeting data, and view common information across solutions. In this demonstration, you'll see how people in your organization can benefit from integrated project management and accounting solutions. Brian, a project manager, uses Microsoft Project Professional and Project Web Access to keep track of all his projects. Microsoft Project Web Access provides Brian with a high-level look at the status of all his projects in a single online view, highlighting any scheduling or budgeting issues that need attention. The connector includes server-side validation that allows Microsoft Dynamics SL information to be entered directly on the Project Web Access site. Now, let's switch to Microsoft Project Professional, where Brian spends most of his time. This new project, which has been in the planning phase, is now ready to be entered as a project in Microsoft Dynamics SL. The connector adds a new tab to the ribbon, which Brian can use to connect the project to Microsoft Dynamics SL. Brian can view and update information in Microsoft Dynamics SL, such as the project ID, project or business manager, and customer from within Microsoft Project, reducing redundant data entry. Now, Brian will add resources to his project. With the connector, these can include resources from Microsoft Dynamics SL. Having a shared resource pool means that when Brian chooses a resource, he can see prior commitments and resource availability. As you can see, this resource is connected to Microsoft Dynamics SL. Now that Brian has added resources, he can choose which tasks to send to Microsoft Dynamics SL for billing and time entry. He can do this either by entering SL task IDs on the Gantt chart or by selecting the Task Info button in the ribbon. Once he's completed his updates, Brian saves the project and publishes it to the Project Web Access portal. As he does this, the connector sends the new project information back to Microsoft Dynamics SL. Now, let's see how April, a project accountant, uses Microsoft Dynamics SL to update accounting information for the project. April goes to the Microsoft Dynamics SL Business Portal and sees a new project that needs her attention. She navigates to the new project and edits it directly from within the web portal. With Microsoft Dynamics SL, April is able to create labor and revenue budgets for connected projects. To enable this feature, she ensures that a rate type and calculation method are specified. April reviews the project tasks. She can see all of the Microsoft project tasks that Brian connected with Microsoft Dynamics SL. She notices that a task is missing and adds it to the list. April connects the new task with Microsoft Project by checking a box and saving the project. Let's switch back to Brian's point of view to see how the connector keeps project information in Microsoft Project and Microsoft Dynamics SL in sync. When Brian opens the project in Microsoft Project, he sees the new task April created. Now that the project is connected, Brian can create automatic budgets for the entire project or for individual tasks with a single click. Without leaving Microsoft Project, he can view and update detailed budgets for labor and revenue. As the project progresses, Brian periodically makes updates to the project plan. When he increases the time needed for a particular task, he can automatically recalculate the budget for that task. With just one click, he loads the new task budget, which is based on the updated work estimate, ensuring that budget data is always current. With the connector, Brian can take advantage of access to additional financial details about the project. For example, when he views the project net profit page, he can drill down into the commitment numbers for equipment and a breakdown of the actual expenses for engineering labor. Let's switch back to April's point of view to see another way the accounting team stays connected with project managers. From the Microsoft Dynamics SL Business Portal, April can share project documents in Microsoft SharePoint using the DocShare feature. She can create a new SharePoint site or point to an existing one, such as the Project Web Access site for this project. She specifies the document libraries to share, in this case, billing invoices and reports, and provides a URL for each. Now, project managers and anyone else with access to the Project Web Access site can easily view invoices and any other shared documents associated with the project. As you've just seen, the Microsoft Dynamics SL 2011 connector for Microsoft Project Server 2010 lets you reduce data entry, synchronize project and budgeting data, and view common information across solutions. Thanks for watching. For more information, contact your Microsoft representative.